enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row. Means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Look like someone and not let him get any further downfield.
Down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. That time Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
Bradley Chubb continues to round into form. Remember, he had knee surgery in 2019 and followed that up with 8 sacks in 2020, continuing to ascend in the NFL.
Looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And the Denver offense ready to take over for the first time. Get a look at their 8th-year quarterback. His first season as a Bronco, though, Teddy Bridgewater.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
They're hoping to get rid of that interception ball. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this carry not as productive. He's Chase Young. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he is all the way up past the 25.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They got 29.
Feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. This one left side caught by Gibson. Got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, partner, what do you think?
I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Fitzpatrick's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll get this one down to about him dialed in now. It's a first down. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. The quick slant caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. I stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before, getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
One more time with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
All right, here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Bridgewater. Over the middle, complete to Judy.
You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Give him 6 yards in the
Deal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And that one goes for about 6. Defense very strong in the victory last week.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Well-named sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down. It's the rookie 1st-round pick in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Bridgewater. And he's got his tight end fan. Touchdown Broncos. Noah Fant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Good bounce back there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch.
The 2nd and 8 forthcoming. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Bryce Callahan. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, this had trouble written all over it from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
They really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. He'll fire one downfield for fifth. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone.
When we look at the stat sheet, we go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go.
First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well done to sniff that out.
Was just perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he will have the Broncos. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into.
To have some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw.
Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the...
They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And not much. They only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. That's complete. Okure-Buna.
It off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. And
yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And they use that height on the outside tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting the lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
Solid way to start the drive. 3rd and run over you.
Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
Here's Fitzpatrick. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing Fitzpatrick. And he finds McLaurin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Once again, we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good... Fitzpatrick on 1st down. And he will find his man, Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel with touchdown. Been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way. Because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And now a hook up downfield on second down. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, 76 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, normally when you talk about tight ends, you immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field. But to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man. And he takes
good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000 going down with their offense, kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist, you know, the good stuff, got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that time and change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, trying to make him up. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't third and long. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeout. Position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll take this to the other side now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
Yeah, he will go out.
Can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop
16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater.
Going right back to Fant.
Bridgewater again. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And McManus able to put it through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you...
It's at the line, ready to go.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnover. Lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we have to dial things back a little bit.
The pass there complete to Sutton.
First down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
There by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. Give him 3 on full out of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Bridgewater's throw taken in here by Patrick. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you their battles at the line of scrimmage left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
And they take him down.
3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
This is the tight end fan.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
74 yards for him.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Bridgewater to throw it.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down.
Urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And they're able to get this.
Times teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards. And
wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Fitzpatrick.
Got an open man, finds Gibson.
And out of bounds on the ups of 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little forward. Fitzpatrick again. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets. We come back to Denver.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin.
Looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So it looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more.
And he'll be brought for a good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple. He's probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them.
Second down, but this one is incomplete. Bridgewater.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush, step one of the mission. They force the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. It's caught. Humphreys. A gain of 6 there on first. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to thank the guys on D.
Now a throw here, hauled in.
That throw.
They'll run with Gibson.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move.
Put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Fitzpatrick's throw complete there to Thomas.
And a Washington first down. Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Call that a very...
But to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick.
This one left side caught by Gibson.
And taking it to the 15-yard line, the push down. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Gibson.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get...
We just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise...
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. They now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And not much to speak of. Play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Bridgewater.
And this throw incomplete.
3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Bridgewater. And that is game. They really tell the story. A strong start. I don't know that the defense has really changed a whole lot as opposed to maybe just sticking to that game plan and shutting him down now.
I like where you're...
And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Von Miller, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 6.
Miller missed 2020 with an ankle injury, suffered just days before the season opener. An 8-time Pro Bowler, the all-time sack leader for the Broncos, and the active leader in the NFL. They are happy to welcome him back.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. To throw, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. First down, Bridgewater. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Bridgewater to Fant. First down, Broncos. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here of what could be their final drive. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okwuegbunam was the target there, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater. Finding Sutton. And way up past the 35 before he's taken.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Now Bridgewater. Able to find Judy. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Bridgewater to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Bridgewater. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive. The bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Hopkins with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now Bridgewater and the Broncos down by 11, a little under 30 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Play action now. Bridgewater. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
This will be caught. Judy. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. One last shot now for Bridgewater. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the 2-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So for Washington, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.